there was a rabbi, he was a teacher, and his students asked him, what is the most important lesson that he learned in life? When we look into our lives, what is the most important lesson? And so the rabbi said, the most important lesson is keep smiling. My parents told me this, my teachers told me this, but do you know, I still have not been able to do it. It seems like easy. It seems like it's just 2 words, but I haven't been able to do it. And the children asked him, well, do you know someone who's been able to do it? To keep smiling no matter what happens? No matter what difficulty happens? The teacher said, it's very hard. You know, when you go through some hard times, when you lose someone, when you get sick, when you feel lonely, when you feel sad, when you feel alone, it's hard to keep smiling. But there's someone I know who's gone through so much in life, and he even had an accident, and now he sits on a wheelchair. But every time I've seen this person, he still smiles. So the rabbi said humbly, I haven't heard the lesson. I mean, I haven't learned it. I haven't learned the lesson. But I guarantee you this man has. And why don't you go see him? Why don't you go knock at his door to find out what's his secret? So all the children are so excited on the weekend. They go to visit this guy and they say, we're going to interview him. And so they knock on his door and he opens the door. He has a wheelchair. He rolls there and he greets them with a smile. He says, welcome. And they all look at him and he said, where are you all from? And so they said, you know, we're from the synagogue and we learned from this rabbi and the rabbi told us to come see you. So he said, oh, welcome, come on in. And he made all the children sit down and feel comfortable. And so he said, now tell me, why are you all here? Well, they said, you know, the rabbi told us that you've been able to do something. You've been able to do something that is very hard to do. And he said, what is that? You've been able to keep smiling even though you've had so many difficulties in life. So the man in the wheelchair pauses for a second. He looks at them and he says, I think you have the wrong address. And they said, what? He said, I think you have the wrong house. And the children looked at each other and he looked at them and he said, because I've never had any difficulty in my life. And that's why I keep smiling. And the children were silent. They said, look at this man. He's in a wheelchair. He's gone through so much in life. And he says, I've never had a difficulty. So what is the secret to be free from bondage? It's to keep smiling. Because even if you and I think that we've had so many difficulties in life, what is it? It's a pin drop compared to everything that's happening in the world right now. You and I sometimes feel we're going through such hard times. We feel alone. We're on lockdown. We're not getting what we want. We can't get out of our houses. We feel sad. But imagine what you and I are going through. It's a little itty bitty thing compared to what so many people are going through. People are dying of hunger. People are sick. People are trying to save their lives. And you and I have the nerve to call our lives difficult. Whoa. So the one who is free from bondage is the one who can keep smiling because they know that what they're going through is a little bit. It's just so small. It's so small. And if we see it as a learning experience, if we see it as a gift, if we see it as growth, then how is it difficult? then and only then we can keep smiling. So the secret to bondage, to removing bondage, is keep smiling. We're now on social distancing, but that doesn't mean smile distancing. That doesn't mean that when you see your neighbor, when you see someone, you don't smile because, oh, social distancing. That means you smile even more because you cannot reach out to the person. You can't hold that person. You can't talk to that person. So your smile has to do all of that. Mrtyunjaya Mantra. Free us from this bondage. Help us to keep smiling no matter what. Now we sit quietly. So everybody, I'll share my screen. You can look at the words of the prayers. Find a place where you can be by yourself. Start with 3 Oms. Slowly relax your body, relax your feet, your ankles, your legs, your knees. Relax your thighs. Relax your hips, your stomach, your heart center, and let everything go. Relax your lower back, your upper back, shoulders, arms, your hands. Relax your neck. Relax your face. Inhale newness and exhale exhaustion and feeling tired and complain. Inhale gratitude and cheerfulness. And exhale any complaint, any stress. Inhale gratitude and cheerfulness. And exhale any stress, any complaint.